Hello beautifuls, this is Arshna with Divine Soul Resonance, welcoming you all to my channel. If you're new, welcome, welcome, welcome. And if you've been subscribing to my channel and are subscribed, welcome back and a big hug and thank you for all your comments, your love. They really lift my energy and give me that strength to do more. I just did a collective reading. This is not for the twin flames. I did a collective May reading. The energies that are coming forth that I felt, I brought those on. And I'm recording in my backyard. So this is a reading for the twin flames. I was called to do a reading for the Divine Masculine Collective to see what they are thinking, feeling, and wishing to take some steps in the month of May with regards to their divine feminine. So when I'm talking the divine masculine and the divine feminine and I say he and she, it's really not gender specific, it's a holder of that energy. And second, I reiterate again, this is a twin flame reading only, so it may not resonate with all. Because twin flame journey and a twin flame path is a path of self-love, higher ascension. Twin flames have incarnated on earth at this time, who are coming in union, have taken that soul contract of coming in union, or working towards coming in union, for anchoring in Christ consciousness, for anchoring in higher vibrations of love and light in Gaia, so we can create that grid along with other light workers, along with other star seeds, or anchoring in greater love and light to make this as a higher dimensional planet, higher dimensional consciousness at this point in time. So when we talk about the twin flames, we're looking at the polarities. Everything in the universe has two genders, right? Masculine and feminine. When there is one, there is an equal and opposite charge. When we're talking about the twin flames and twin flame union, what we're really looking at is integrating of the polarities, integrating of the two opposing charges and the two opposing forces coming together in balance, creating harmony. So how we do that is when we encounter the twin flame. When we encounter our twin flame, they are our perfect mirror reflecting back to us. They reflect back to us aspects and shadows and illusions based on past lives, based on past experiences within this life that have distorted our energy field of pure love and light. So we need to disintegrate those limiting thought patterns, ways of being, so that we can step closer in unconditional love. That is the journey of the twin flames. Light workers, star seeds, all anchoring in Christ consciousness, all anchoring in the energy of unconditional love, light, forgiveness, compassion, and kindness, anchoring in of the divine feminine energies. Gaia is ascending, and the twin flames have come and incarnated on earth at this time with this specific divine mission. Find that love for ourselves, for all the differences that are projected in our external environment. Not to reject what we see in the outer environment, not to reject that, but to accept what is and create what can be. And what are we creating? We're really not creating that. That is who we are. When I say creating, meaning we are disintegrating our limiting thoughts, our illusions, and coming into wholeness. And you know, even in my last reading, I said that I'm recording outside. I had recently, can you see that? I have a yin and the yang. I got these for my goddess circle. The yin and the yang selenite tea light holders to remind us of the polarities and the perfection of the whole. Right? Perfection. I'm burning, it's not just rose essence, it's energy healed rose in pink, the color of unconditional love. I wanted that energy of unconditional love to be present here in our reading, through my words, through my energy field. So whoever is listening to that is going to get a healing and an activation and a cleansing. And I want you to know I'm being surrounded right now with these absolutely beautiful pink roses. And there's one particular one right in front of me. And that is, there are two pink roses and they're twins. They're twins. And they're blooming. And they have risen out, right? With all these thorns. And I'm just in awe of that. Let's look at what the divine masculines are thinking, feeling, and wanting to do. So I want to begin with a message here and see what the core energy is, a core message. Discernment. I don't know why I had a feeling this would come up. Discernment. So the frequency of discernment supports our ability to view the world and people around us from a place of inner balance and detachment, yet with compassion and wisdom. So you're looking at the world from a place of balance. A balanced approach requires our mental and emotional states to be in balance. So the logic and the emotions. Working through the heart. So you're building your wisdom and compassion. Right? That's a core energy, and I want us to remember. And you know, this is card number 20. Again, balance 2. And Chrysalis Tarot later, and I want to bring a message from the Journey of Love. This is one of my absolutely most revered decks, and I'm going to begin with that. This is a message that I'm pulling right now for the divine masculines from the spirit. It's too many. Maybe I'll take them all. 3. I'll take them all. Heaven across the waters. Let's look at what the divine masculines are getting. And let the feminine lead the way. Oh my gosh. So what the divine masculine collective needs to know right now is that they have to trust what they feel, their senses, and allow what they're feeling in their heart to lead the way. That's the feminine principle within you, whether you're a man or a woman. Right? So the divine masculine collective is being asked at this time to allow the feminine to guide. To guide. She's full of passion. She's full of life. She's gonna guide the divine masculine into the light. Allow those feelings. And how synchronistic that this card came with it. It says here, across the waters. Waters, emotions. Many times, the divine masculines are very afraid of allowing their emotions, of expressing their emotions, feeling the emotions, because they lose the sense of reality. They lose the sense of who they are, the logic, because the sensing is beyond, the feeling is beyond the logical mind, beyond what can see. We're being asked at this time, divine masculines, you're being asked at this time to not go with the appearances, what looks good, but what feels right? What feels right. Allow that feminine principle to lead the way. And as you allow this feminine principle to lead the way, you're going to allow the green and the golden light to shine in. You know, the green ray emanates at our heart center, opening our hearts. And the gold and the white is the Christ consciousness. Golden light. You're being led into that golden light. This is at the start of the Divine Masculine reading. We're going to keep that in the mind. Heaven. From the Journey of Love, this is the lost card of the deck. You look at it. 7, 70, 70, right? 70, 7. Heaven on earth. We're meant to experience heaven on earth. I'm going to read just a little bit from this book because I think it's absolutely beautiful. It says here, you're meant to live in heaven now, not later, sometime after you die. What use is this life and body if not to live heaven now? Look for the mad divine genius in all that is, especially all the puzzling parts of your life that make you scratch your head or tear at your hair. Right? In frustration, those are the places in which the divine is saying, here, heaven's hiding here. Let's unveil it together. Let me show you. Let me unveil your own mad divine genius right here. So this oracle is bringing you a special message, Divine Masculines. This is the message that the Enlightener is calling you to more, to more, to more. More of what? More divinity, more love, more acceptance, more embrace of life itself, and there is no limit in what is being offered to you from the Divine Lover, calling to you, the Beloved. Rejoice and know that the dance of love between you and the Divine is removing the veils of illusion one at a time. Just the way I say, one at a time, the petals of the lotus flower are unfolding. How beautiful to begin a Divine Masculine reading. Letting the feminine principle within you to lead the way through those stormy waters and healing those healing the heart, the wounds of the heart, the griefs, allowing you to experience more love, more divinity, more joy, more of everything that you can dream of. What a perfect way to begin. Let's look at what is happening in the mental. What are they thinking about the Divine Feminine? What else? Okay. So they're looking at it. I'm going to have this here. So what they're seeing is that this is a journey. And they're recognizing that they had tied up this feminine principle and pushed her away within their own energy body. So we're looking at the Divine Masculine's mental space. So the core message that started, the key message was letting the Divine Feminine lead the way. Right? This is the Divine Feminine that had been tied up. Not allowing the feelings to come in, not allowing the truth within to rise. But they're thinking in their mental space. They're conscious that it needs to change. This is a card of change. 23, that's a 5. That's a 5. So all the conflict that when you're trying to push something that's part of you down and away, you're not recognizing it. You're shoving it under the rug. You don't want to look at any of that. It is time to change that and understand that life is this is a journey. These are journey moments. And all your soul tribe and people who are there to support you, your loving guides, past loved ones, your spirit oracle team, all the guidance, any which way that you look at, people that you're reaching out to, it's not an accident that you just met them. It's not an accident they're in your life right at the time when you needed something. You see that? All these are those orbs, golden orbs all around you, right? In nature, leading you to your heart, leading you to more and more. This is in their mind space. This is in their mind space. How are they thinking about the divine feminine? What are they thinking about? They've got a lot of passion. This is a night of fire. Lot of passion. A lot of passion. They want to take and charge. They want to charge towards the divine feminine. They really want to charge towards the divine feminine with all that fire, right? They've been restless. They've been in that waters, right? The emotional waters. They've been there for far too long, hiding, putting that away. How long can you hide your truth? How long? I'm going to pull from a new deck that I specially got for the twin flames, and this is the Lover's Tarot. It's a beautiful deck. So these have, well, let me pull it out and then I will unveil on what I'm going to be doing with this. Let's ask the Lover's Path and a message on what the divine masculine is thinking about his divine feminine. And we got the Six of Arrows. Okay. Yes, this is absolutely all perfect. So they are moving away. They are moving away and bringing that calm, right? Bringing that calm, right? This is across the water, and she's going across the water. So they're actually, here's what I'm thinking that I'm picking up on this divine masculine, is he is taking that feminine, that's not him. He's taking this feminine energy, the feminine principle within him, and he's taking her away from all those turbulent waters. Anything that has chained her down, that he had chained her down, he's releasing that and taking her to a place of calm. So going back to this, allow her, divine masculines, to lead the way. Allow her to take you to calmer places, to something more. She's the one who is going to help you create heaven on earth. Heaven on earth. Right here. And they have all this passion. They have all this passion for the divine feminine. For the divine feminine. Let's look at what the divine masculines are feeling for her. What are they feeling for the divine feminine in the month of May? She's someone, look at that. They're finally opening that door. You're understanding what is that door to value. Is it only the money or the material prosperity that we have looked at? Is that what you've only looked at, divine masculines? Is that what you've looked at? But now you're feeling and recognizing that this was not it. This was not what was giving complete fulfillment. And they're opening that door and understanding higher truths, speaking their truths, recognizing that it is relationships, it is love. It is love. That is the ultimate goal. That is what is our ultimate success. And they're feeling that. And they're recognizing that. And if you're at that journey where you have not recognized it, because you see, this reading is for twin flames at many, many different stages. So if this is at the start of your journey, meeting your twin flame is going to start opening that door, and it's going to make you question on what is it that you value? What is it that brings in success? If you want to know more about why I'm using the word success, is that was a core energy for the May. So look at the general energy reading if you want to. Okay? So for the twins, whatever the stage is, this is going to mean a little bit different. For the ones who have been doing that work and you are somewhere, I'm going to just start at the beginning. Then there is this whole realm of the middle. And then there is union, and then there is beyond the union, because then there is stages after the union. So when you're in that middle stage, you have been looking at what is it that you value? What have you been placing your value on? Okay, stage 2, right? The whole middle realm. Then we're coming for the ones who are closer to union. If you're closer to union, you know, you feel that value that she has created for herself, the feminine has created for herself. And that is what you're magnetized to. That is what you find as true value. That's who you want to be with. Okay? This is the divine feminine. You feel her sitting like an empress. To me, this always looks like the card of an empress. An empress can create anything of value. She can manifest anything on earth. She's very fertile, she's very abundant, she's very loving, she's very kind. Yes, this one is representing, this is like a Queen of Pentacles. She has risen and created this garden for herself. She's not sitting on her throne just by not doing anything. She has worked hard, and you recognize and you feel that. She is that Queen of Cups. She is the Queen of Hearts. She is the Queen of Swords. She is the Queen of Pentacles. She is the Empress. Okay, this is what you're feeling. This is what the energy that I'm picking up on. Now, this also speaks of intuition. Very highly intuitive. Very highly intuitive. What is the divine masculine feeling for the divine feminine in the month of May? Wants to communicate. He wants to communicate. There's a lot of fire. Again, I've pulled another fire card. Okay, that was in his mind space. He really wants to come in. Okay, his heart wants to communicate. He wants to talk about time. Wants to open that up. Wants to open those lines of communication. He understands this, that she's created this value. This is who she is. What's he feeling in the month of May? Such a gorgeous weather outside. It's about to rain. What's he feeling from the Lover's Bath? Another 6. See, a lot of 6s. 6s are anchoring in love, Christ energy. Wants an equal give and take. This is the 6 of coins, the 6 of pentacles. So this is speaking of creating a balance. He wants to give her something. Look at in this particular one, look at what this feels like. To me, it feels like here's this Empress, is this beautiful divine feminine, and he's offering these pentacles, which is not just the money, things of great value. He wants to offer her value. This is what he's feeling. I want to offer this Empress something of value, which is not going to be just of this world, not just in terms of the money. And he wants to bring that. What is it that he's going to bring in for that? What is he going to bring in? Let's look at that. What is the divine masculine collective being inspired? What action steps are they being inspired to take in the month of May towards the divine feminine? What action steps? What do they want to do? Okay, root chakra. I want to pull one more card. One more message, please. Thank you. How beautiful. I don't know why I had a feeling, and today I'm getting a lot of feelings. I mean, I always get feelings, but today I'm just like, maybe my high priestess energies, I'm smiling because it's interesting. I was feeling that this card is going to come. And I said that even in my other reading that I just did in the morning, and I had to change my venue. This is the Magician's card. What does he want to do? I'm going to start with this. Again, look at the general reading also. So we talked a lot about activation in the month of May of passionate sexual energy, life force energy. Life force energy coming in from the earth, from the root chakra, moving up into our sacred sexuality. This is the first chakra in our 7 chakra system, is the root. Okay, the root, stability, foundational energy, creating a strong foundation. Who is he creating it with? The question is with the divine feminine. So he wants to build something of absolute solidity, strong foundation with the divine feminine. With the divine feminine. He wants to manifest this. Okay, so this is 35, 8, becomes an 8. 8 is a sign of abundance. It's a sign of infinity, right? 8, infinity. Something that will live on and on and on and on forever and ever, right? Infinitely. He wants to create something that is going to be a forever. Again, on different stages of the journey, I can give you a couple of different messages that's coming forth. If you're right at the beginning and you've met your twin, meeting your twin is activating all the fears, which is going to create a destabilizing effect in your root chakra, because anything that has been of lower vibration, the energy of the devil, so you're chained in to illusions, has to be broken down. So that begins at that. And then for the twins who are right in that middle part of the journey, there's constant building and rebuilding of the root chakra. Now, I've said this in many readings that as human beings, we are constantly going to be working with our root chakra because it carries a lot of ancestral imprints, where you're born, where you're raised, your karmic accounts in the country you're born, cultural influences, all of it, all of that rests in that kundalini, in that root chakra. Right? So there's always a constant cleansing, building and rebuilding of the chakra. For the ones who are coming closer to the union, this is what I was picking up first. That's why I'm starting with the closest twins who are coming very, very close to union. This is what the divine masculine wants to take action towards, is to build something of deep value. Oh my gosh, and I just saw something. I'm like so excited. Okay, so the other one that he wants to create is, this one is Magician and the Mirror. To me, this is like a couple of different things. One is like, he looks like a magic manifester, like manifesting the two polarities, right? I talked about polarity. So there's the two aspects. He's bringing in that balance between the yin and the yang, right? He's bringing in the balance. He's allowing the feminine principle to guide, to lead him, to see what he's feeling. And I did talk about the 8, right, over there. And look at the symbol right above. There's an infinity symbol. You can see that, right? It's creating something that can be created forever and ever and ever. Okay. Now look at what has come in the action space. This is card number 53. This is card number 35. Mirror images. 53 is an 8. 35 is an 8. Pure abundance, pure infinite energy that's coming forth from the divine masculine collective. This message is definite, strong message for some of the masculines. Wow. Like, this is a wow card that came out. The angels guide us. Oh, okay. More fire on the action steps. And I will take them both. So, wow. This is beautiful. All fire, okay? Mental space, fire energy for the divine masculine. Heart space, let's get some action rolling and moving and talking and feeling, okay? And look at this. So the knight from the mind is being moved into the energy of the queen, right? She is, okay, feminine energy. He's allowing the feminine energy to lead the way. He's allowing that passion energy to rise within from that root chakra into the sacred sexuality, and allowing that passion energy to create something of value, right? And completely standing strong in his power. In his power. Yes, he's tapped into the feminine aspect within him, the feminine principle within him. But he's standing completely in his power, knowing where he's going. Okay? Knowing where he's going. This is what he wants to do. He wants to bring in that passion, right? This is the action step he wants to take. And look at the other card that's come with it. That's the 9 of water, right? A 9 of cups. Wish is coming true. He wants to bring that wish fulfillment. This is the card of wish fulfillment. This is that card of wish fulfillment. A passionate, he wants a passionate beginning here. That's what I'm feeling. Again, I'm feeling that. I don't have to see an ace in this. Ace came out in the May reading. I definitely feel like there's a lot of passion that's within the divine masculine collective right now in the mind, heart, and action space. They're tapping into their root, and they are recognizing their ability. They're recognizing their ability to manifest and create a life of their dreams. They're understanding that as they bring the feelings in balance with their logic mind, meaning they are balancing the polarities within themselves, the masculine collective, as they are healing and releasing the feminine from their strongholds within themselves, whether it is of social, cultural, limiting beliefs that force them, or they perceive that they needed to shut down the feminine aspect within them. As they're releasing them and allowing that aspect to rise within them, they are moving in a completely new direction. To me, this is a soul purpose, soul calling path. Some divine masculine for sure. For sure. It's just because the words were just coming for me. Let's look at one more. Okay. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. For any of the divine feminines who are looking to see this, this is the 2 of Wands. What is he doing? He's offering you the world. He's offering you his world. And he has made that choice. He has chosen that wand. And he's extending his hand forward and offering you. Offering you something. Look at that disc. He's offering you something of value. Something that you will value. Something that you will value. Because he knows that is what you deserve. That is who you are. So the divine masculine collective at this point are making choices and making an alpha. Starting at the ones, those who are just at the nascent and the birthing stages of the twin flame journey, there will be choices that the divine masculine collective will have to make. And your journey has just begun. Your journey has just begun. So every choice that the divine masculine or the divine feminine, either one of you who is making, is going to have its karmic consequences. And I don't mean it in a bad way. I mean like every action is going to lead to an outcome, and that will lead to an experience coming into wholeness. Right? For those who are right, yes, thank you. The bells are ringing right here. And those who are right, in that middle part of the journey, it was a time that they had to make a choice. And they're making a choice to make an offer. It could be an offer of hope, may not be a full offer of love, but it is definitely a heartfelt offer. It is a heartfelt offer because it has come from much thinking, and much processing. Ones who are coming closer to the union, they're ready to make this offer. Divine Feminines, they're ready to make this offer. How beautiful. Let's take a message from the Romance Angels and see what they have to say for the divine. What do the Divine Masculines feel for the Divine Feminine? Codependency. Making an effort. This is actually my favorite card in the deck, is the Make the Effort, and I'll show you. I want to pull one more card. I'm being called to pull one more card. Oh, that's so many. Dear angels, only one please. Only one. One more card for the collective. This is coming out. Okay. Because I'm doing reading for many stages in the journey, I feel like some of the Divine Masculines who are making those certain choices may not be for the highest good, and there may be some codependent behaviors, whether it is with jobs, whether it is with addictions, whether it is with substances that they take, the company that they keep. It could be the negative thinking pattern. Many things fall under the codependency. So having those codependent behaviors is keeping the masculine energy locked into the lower vibrations, and they cannot at that point see the higher connection or the higher heart, what the heart is saying, what the heart is feeling, what the soul is guiding them to do. So as you begin to release this, as you as the feminine and as you as the Divine Masculine begin to release and understand that it is those low vibrations that are not allowing you to live, to create this heaven on earth. It is those codependency or codependent behaviors that are stopping you from creating this heaven on earth, from experiencing this heaven on earth, right? So you're going to have to allow the feelings of the feminine to lead the way in this particular message that's coming forth for the twins, for the Divine Masculines. For many of the Divine Masculines, this is what I'm picking up, for both the ones who are closer to union and the ones who are right in the middle too. I mean, this applies at all times. This applies at all times till the end of time, right? This is especially true for that, and I want you to know that I'm not singling that part out. This is truly true for everyone. We get attached to things that drain our energy field. So check your energy field to see who, what, why, when, where, how. What are the people? Who are the people who are around you? Are they bringing you down? Are they lifting you up? Right? What are the things that you're taking and consuming? Are they draining that energy? Or are they giving you more life force energy? For sure, watch that video of mine where I do a general reading. The Divine Masculines need to make an effort. And this is like my favorite card in the Romance Angel deck. This is such a sweet image. Look at how sweet. He's just reaching out to that sweet doll and he's just hugging her, and it is such an innocent, pure, soft energy. That's what I pick up. I absolutely love the soft vintage romance. Very sweet, very sweet, very, so this is the very childlike energy. And when you're childlike, you're connecting really in the heart, right? So completely in the Garden of Eden, you know. So Adam and Eve, just very, very soft and gentle energy. There's no sense of power over another. It is that sweetness of the heart. So make that effort. Make that effort. And look at this one. It says flirt. So extend your light-hearted energy. Light-hearted energy is that soft, playful, releasing the heavy burdens, releasing the heavy energy that the experiences that life brings us. You know, the heavy energy of grief, sadness, resentment, deceit, hurt, abandonment. This list is endless. If we can just enjoy this moment. Like, I had to change my venue. There was some construction that was going on, and I'm still at this beautiful place, and it's going to rain very soon. So that soft energy that I'm feeling around me, of the birds, yes, there's some cars on the road, but I'm looking at this beautiful sky. Extend that softness, being present in the now, being present in what you have, and experiencing that. That's a message that's coming in from the angels. I want to pull one final message from, let me see, where is that deck? Hold on. Yes. I want to pull actually from, this is the Goddess deck, and because we have let the feminine lead the way, there's a lot of feminine energy here that I'm picking up, that the divine masculines are allowing those feelings and allowing the divine feminine energy and connecting with that lost part within them. I want to pull a final message from this deck. Okay. Oh, this is beautiful. Such a beautiful card. I want you to look at the colors. It's all that soft purple. And it says here, infinite supply. Divine Masculine, this message is for you. I see dolphins, and I see waters. I see happiness, and I see this beautiful angel. Right? She looks like a beautiful angel of earth, of heaven, and she is here nurturing you, bringing softness, compassion, and grace. And it says here that her message is, Divine Masculines, you are supplied for today and all of your tomorrows. You are supplied for. So release those fears. Release the fears and step into your heart and allow this feminine energy. Allow this feminine energy to lead the way through those turbulent waters into something and some place that's in your dreams, in your heart. And you've always wanted to experience that, is creating this heaven on earth. Experiencing this heaven on earth. What a beautiful reading for the Divine Masculines. I thank you all for joining me. I thank the Divine Masculines, collective, higher self, for allowing me to be a channel to bring forth these messages for the Divine Feminines and the Divine Masculines to understand where we are in our journey. I thank each one of you, and I send you many blessings of love and joy, and I look forward to speaking with you again. This is Arshna with Divine Soul Resonance. Bye.